Astral Projection, The Art of Conscious Travel by James R. Sterling. Introduction. Unlocking the hidden dimensions of reality. What if you could leave your body behind and explore the universe at will? Imagine floating effortlessly above your sleeping form, soaring through the night sky, or stepping into dimensions beyond anything you've ever known. This isn't science fiction. It's an experience that countless people throughout history have reported, an ability known as astral projection. For centuries, mystics, shamans, and seekers have described journeys beyond the physical, traveling to distant locations, interacting with spiritual beings, and accessing knowledge from higher realms. Ancient Egyptian texts, Tibetan Buddhist practices, and even modern-day near-death experiences suggest that consciousness isn't confined to the body. It can travel, expand, and explore realities far beyond what we perceive in everyday life. So is astral projection real? And more importantly, can you do it? The answer might surprise you. While some people experience spontaneous out-of-body travel, others have trained themselves to induce it at will. No special abilities required. By understanding the mechanics of astral projection and practicing key techniques, anyone can learn to access this extraordinary state of awareness. This book isn't just about theories, it's about unlocking your potential. You'll learn the history, the science, and most importantly, the how-to of astral travel. Whether you want to visit faraway places, explore the hidden dimensions of reality, or simply experience the freedom of leaving your body behind, the journey starts now. The only question is, are you ready to take the first step? Chapter 1. The Nature of Astral Projection. What if you could step beyond the physical world and explore the universe with nothing but your consciousness? Many people have reported moments of suddenly floating above their own bodies, traveling to distant places, or experiencing realities that feel even more real than waking life. These experiences aren't just dreams. They belong to a phenomenon known as astral projection. Unlike ordinary dreams, astral projection is a conscious and intentional separation of awareness from the body. It's the ability to perceive reality beyond the physical, moving through space and even across dimensions. While skeptics may dismiss these experiences as hallucinations, astral travel has been documented for centuries in spiritual traditions, near-death experiences, and even modern consciousness studies. But how do you know if you've truly projected or if you were simply dreaming? The key lies in awareness and control. In a regular dream, events unfold without deliberate intention. Even in lucid dreams, where you realize you're dreaming, you're still operating within a self-created landscape. Astral projection, however, feels fundamentally different. Many describe an unmistakable moment of separation, often accompanied by vibrations, a buzzing sound, or a floating sensation. Unlike a dream, astral travel allows you to visit real places, gather verifiable information, and experience a heightened sense of clarity and awareness. Near-death experiences, NDEs, offer another fascinating link to astral projection. Many who have been clinically dead for minutes describe floating outside their bodies, watching doctors work on them, or traveling through tunnels of light. While NDEs often occur spontaneously, they share striking similarities with intentional astral travel, suggesting that consciousness is not confined to the physical body. So, if the body is asleep but awareness remains fully active, where exactly does one go? Many who practice astral projection report traveling to both familiar locations and entirely new dimensions. Some encounter other beings, experience time differently, or gain knowledge that profoundly changes their perspective on life. These experiences challenge the idea that physical reality is all there is, and open the door to something far more mysterious. Astral projection isn't just a strange phenomenon, it's a skill that can be learned. And once mastered, it has the potential to shift everything you thought you knew about existence. Are you ready to explore the unseen? Chapter 2. Ancient Wisdom and Modern Science. For as long as humans have existed, there have been stories of people traveling beyond their bodies, exploring unseen realms, and returning with profound wisdom. Long before the term astral projection existed, ancient cultures described similar experiences, viewing them not as fantasy, but as a natural ability that anyone could develop. From Egyptian mysticism to Tibetan Buddhist practices, from shamanic rituals to yogic traditions, the idea that consciousness can exist independently of the body has been woven into spiritual teachings for thousands of years. In ancient Egypt, the Ka, or the vital essence, was believed to be capable of leaving the body and traveling between realms. Egyptian priests and initiates practiced techniques designed to induce out-of-body experiences, believing that by doing so, they could gain divine knowledge. Similarly, Tibetan monks developed the practice of dream yoga, training themselves to remain conscious during sleep and use that awareness to navigate higher planes of existence. Some advanced practitioners were said to achieve the rainbow body, a state where the physical form dissolves entirely, leaving only light. Shamanic traditions across the world, from indigenous cultures in the Americas to Siberian and African shamans, also describe a form of astral travel. Through deep trance states, rhythmic drumming, and sacred plant medicines, shamans enter the spirit world to communicate with guides, ancestors, and other dimensional beings. These experiences are often described in strikingly similar terms to modern accounts of astral projection. While these traditions view out-of-body travel as a spiritual practice, modern science is beginning to take a closer look at the phenomenon. Researchers studying near-death experiences, NDEs, have found astonishing patterns. Countless individuals report leaving their bodies, floating above hospital rooms, and witnessing events that were later verified. Even in controlled experiments, some individuals claim to access information they couldn't have known through ordinary means. Neuroscientists have explored the brain's role in out-of-body experiences, identifying regions linked to self-awareness and spatial perception. Some studies suggest that altering brainwave states, such as through meditation or deep relaxation, can induce conditions similar to astral projection. Meanwhile, quantum physics is raising new questions about the nature of consciousness itself. If reality at the smallest level behaves unpredictably, responding to observation, could consciousness exist beyond the brain? Could astral travel be a real, measurable phenomenon that science has yet to fully understand? For thousands of years, spiritual seekers have treated astral projection as a doorway to higher knowledge. Now modern science is catching up, offering new ways to explore whether consciousness is truly confined to the body or if it has the power to transcend physical limits. The deeper we look, the more it seems that the ancient wisdom of the past may have held the key all along. Chapter 3. The Astral Body and the Silver Cord. What exactly leaves the body during astral projection? If consciousness can separate from the physical form, what is it traveling in? Many who experience astral projection describe a second body, an energetic counterpart that moves freely through space and dimensions. This is known as the astral body, a luminous, weightless form that mirrors the physical self, but exists beyond the material world. Unlike the dense biological body, the astral body operates on an entirely different set of rules. It is not bound by gravity, physical limitations, or even time in the way we experience it. Movement is often instantaneous. Simply thinking of a place or person can cause the traveler to arrive there. Many who have projected describe a sense of profound lightness, an expansion of perception